Jumping with the yeah, and then I float down stout with the boogie flats, and then I slide up in between the sticky and all of that, yeah.
Into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the game of the week. It's the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
So just about set now, and our pitcher in this game, Matt Manning. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball. But for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it is gone. He wastes no time on this one, and the Mets on the board first. It's 1-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Righty to the plate. Foul ball.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And the 0-2.
Ball outside.
One run across in the frame so far here in the third and final game of the series. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Witt around second. Relay throw to third. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to take the count.
Now here's Nolan Jones. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And it's fouled away. Righty delivers. Out to short. Young zips it across. 2 down. Here's a Mets lineup now. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Mabrice Viloria.
I don't know what it is, but this guy must really like hotel beds or something. Maybe it's the free water in the room, the chocolates on the pillow when you get back from the ball game. Whatever it is, he's batting over 400 on the road this season. I mean, a lot of guys are their best at home, but somehow he really manages to raise his game when he's away from home. Really impressive stuff.
Brandon Nimmo in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. 2 out, space is empty. Swung on, belted. That's back. That's not coming back. That'll fire up the dugout. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
He's really seeing the ball well lately. Good things are going to happen when you're locked in like this. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Gets to it with a slide. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Comerica Park and getting to start, Kodai Senga. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you needed a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
Akil Baddoo leading things off and takes a strike.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That misses. Now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get.
Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Kerry Carpenter in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers are shut down there. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning set to go. Here's Adley Rutschman.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And a pitch. And that one fouled off. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
Here's Byron Buxton.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 away down.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Lane Thomas at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Well, that one was headed for the gap, but a nice leaping catch. He goes up, perfect timing, and that will end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The pitch. That one fouled off. Senga, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a forkball.
One ball, one strike.
A slider, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Up and in, and the count is 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. He goes down looking.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping to get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Up the middle. Over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
He swings and fouls one off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Stays alive. The Mets leading by 2, bottom half of inning number 2. Smoked on the ground a second. Jimenez throw to first. And O'Neill is retired. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Tigers fail to make any noise, and they're down 2-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for New York, Mabrice Viloria. Viloria, 28 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Outside low, ball 1. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, shortstop, Bobby.
And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a base hit right there.
Now batting.
Man at first with one gone. Nolan Jones up now for the Mets. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. On the ground to first. Makes the sliding stop. Fires to first. And they get the out. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Digging in, Jorge Soler. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that.
You're ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. Ball one there.
1-1.
Big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now a relay to second, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 4 and the Tigers nothing. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. And that's outside. And that is ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
The pitch.
Strike 2.
Upstairs.
That's up.
It's a good take.
To the right side, Jimenez. In plenty of time to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting the catcher, Jefferson.
And here is Jefferson Caro.
He really needs to start making more contact. Striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Look out.
1-0.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The Mets leading by 4 here in the last half of the third. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So digging in, Cole Young.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Mets 4 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Adley Rutschman. Manning back to work. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Byron Buxton. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings through that one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
This one smoked out to left. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Yeah, there's 2 away.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
Thomas now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one pushed foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger.
Got it! Great leaping catch.
That one was ticketed for the gap, but couldn't get through security. Great job there of leaping, making the catch, and ending the inning.
Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 4th, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Akil Baddoo. And here it comes. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Jones drifts towards it. He's got it. 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Matt Vierling. Grounded out his first time up. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And the righty deals.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And another ball. The Tigers hitless so far in the game. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got it. That's out number 2. 2 outs, bases empty. Terry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 4-0. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Mabrice Viloria. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss. Going along.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Ripped to short. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Now at second base, Andre Jimenez.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Andres Jimenez. He's already homered here in this one. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 1 out, bases empty. down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Witt stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That was pretty gross right there.
Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets, but they're in front 4-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter now, Spencer Torkelson. And he deals. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 1.
Well, these Tigers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bat.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Caught just shy of the wall.
Well, off the bat, I thought for sure it had enough to get out of here, but that wind's kind of blowing in from left, and I think that's what made the difference.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle? Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
1 out, runner at second. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second. It's 4-1, and that's a double.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Emmanuel Rivera up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
1 out, the runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. 2 outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Oh, he throws it away. Two outs, runner first. And now, Cole Young.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight.
Game, oh game, get your cock out of my asshole. I don't know what it is with the series, and you fucking me so hard. I know I keep getting thrown out at third, but that's because I think it's fun to risk it, and I'm trying to do it fast. But, game, get your cock out of my ass. How many times are you going to give me these red fucking throws that completely fuck me over? That's a run that shouldn't be a run. That's a run. Should not be a run. What's so hard about grown-ass men getting paid millions of dollars to play a sport that can't throw the fucking baseball?
It's a base hit into left field.
Okay, there's red again. There's red again. What the fuck is going on? Am I doing something wrong with the fucking arms? Is there some bullshit thing that I don't understand? Where in order to throw it green, you have to push the button like in the middle But if you accidentally press the button a little off to the side, they throw it to the side. I don't understand why my guys can't throw the fucking baseball.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
What the fuck?
The hitter definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this
really?
next pitch.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already.
Yeah, there shouldn't fucking be.
Third and final game of the series.
Shouldn't fucking be.
Up next for the Tigers. Bounced up the middle.
Oh, gee, a green throw. Holy fuck. Good thing I got that one on camera. Didn't know my players could throw it green. Jesus, fuck, guys.
We're through 5. It's the Mets 4, Tigers 2.
I've been fucking swinging it, random shit. I've been getting thrown out at third because I'm trying to hurry the fuck up and get over with this bullshit series that keeps wanting to fuck me. But apparently I gotta play more seriously because they're gonna fuck me to a point where they get a bunch of runs they don't deserve. Jesus, fuck.
6 feet 4 inches, 26 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Movement in the bullpen, Jason Foley, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Number 31, also throwing.
There's Hoffman, my name. Last name, at least.
1-1.
Motherfucker.
A little out front there as he swings.
Okay, I feel like that came in really fucking slow. God damn, guys. Throw the fucking ball. Like a fucking actual Major League Baseball player.
Left-hand batter waits.
I literally threw better in fucking middle school. How do you throw it 10 feet over the fucking first baseman's head? Fuck.
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a
God
full
damn.
count. The wind of the pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Leading off for the Mets.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Matt Manning will depart. 2-run ball game. Jason Foley on a pitch out of the pen here. He last pitched 2 days ago. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Nimmo. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Runner on the go. Right side, hard hit. They get one. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Okay, he was stealing the base, and that was right to the second baseman. I'm not sure why the fuck. Can someone explain to me why that wasn't a fucking perfect hit and run? Oh, really? Just so happened that the shortstop fucking went there instead of second baseman like every other time, huh? By the way, I always risk going to third base because I think it's more interesting and I want to get the video done in time. Because for every video that you see, I legitimately probably record twice as many videos, if not 3 times as many as you see. But I run out of time because it takes too fucking long. So I overly exaggerate and aggressively run the bases. It's kind of funny because this time I actually didn't mean to. Like, I accidentally did it this time, which every other time it's on purpose. But look how fucking close it was to actually working. Like, if he had like 80 base speed, he'd probably be fucking safe. Just interesting that one of the few times I accidentally did fuck up instead of doing it on purpose, and it's like one of the closest ones.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2 down, nobody on.
Yeah, I fucked up on that
one out in front that time.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the Mets 4, Tigers 2. And we're back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Matt Vierling. With the right-hander back to work. And a good eye there.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Off the mark there. And that's ball 2. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's wrong.
Take your base.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after
They could have just had him fucking go for the swing since he already started.
Now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. He needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Carpenter in the box now. Takes strike 1. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Called out on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Torkelson in the box now. Takes strike 1.
2.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-2.
So a wild pitch allows the
Yep, that'd be me throwing it to the wrong fucking base.
Right there erases the chance at
Yeah,
the
whenever they fuck me, I end up fucking up myself.
Pitch changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
1-2.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
2 down. And next up for the Tigers, Jace Young.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is the inning. 1 left for Detroit. Still down by a count of 4-2. Back here in Detroit, top of inning number 7. Leading off, Adley Rutschman.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a pitch. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. A gigantic blast. And they add on. It's 5-2. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Byron Buxton up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
You just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Right-handed reliever. Just missed.
Outside.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That's going back. Back some more. Out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 6-2. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Joey Wentz takes over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's Lane Thomas. On the ground to the left. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Now batting, catcher,
Mabrice Viloria now at the plate. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 7-2.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Andres Jimenez. Inside, almost got him. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one pulled foul. The pitch. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1-2's the count.
On its way to the corner. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. Make that 4 homers in the inning. It's 8-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
New pitcher on now, number 31.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
So up next, Nolan Jones. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Man on second, 2 down. Fought off foul. And a 1-1. Foul ball there. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out. They get 4 runs on 5. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Tyler O'Neill. Senga back to work. That misses.
Outside.
And that's ball 1. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And O'Neill is retired. 1 down.
The third baseman, number 13.
Here's the third baseman, Emmanuel Rivera. In the air, center field. Buxton moves under it. Snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Jefferson Carroll up now for the Tigers. Foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed.
That's the ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
In the air, out towards right center. Buxton sizing it up, and that ends the inning. Back at Comerica Park, ready to begin the 8th, and now the Mets DH, Jorge. Soler. The right-hander back to work. Late with the swing there.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. On the ground. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they do get the out. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here, too. And, you know, they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge. And they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Rutschberg, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
0-1.
The 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 down, base is empty. Outside.
That's a ball.
Gonna count 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. 1 for 3.
Buxton.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a one. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the eighth. Here's the shortstop at the play. Cole Young. Number one gets the ball now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And a pitch. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Left-hand hitter waits. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Baду now in the box.
0-1.
Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next
That's
pitch misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series, and we've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Matt Vierling. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Will Vest will take over here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Lane Thomas up now for the Mets. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And here it comes. Swing and a drive, deep right field, way back there. See you later. So he goes the opposite way with that one. Home run number 40 on the year. It's 9-2.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Mabrice Viloria up now for the Mets. First
ball,
pitch,
no strike.
not close. Vest, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Activity in the bullpen. Alex Lang getting ready to go. Maeda warming up as well. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Throws the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So the batting
Now
order
batting.
turns over.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as that one was high.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through in the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
At the belt and fires. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Cut out and miss, struck him out, and that is that. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. So bottom of the 9th, and now the right fielder, Gary Carpenter. The pitch. That's to third. Jones to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Spencer.
He's 2 outs away. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one found hard the other way. And the pitch. And that one fouled off. 0-2 now. And that's downstairs and outside. The Mets up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate.
Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets slug their way to a win in this one.
This team just keeps rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side of the diamond, and they're just getting it done. Day in, day out, night in, night out.
This one ends the final 9-2. And the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
The final line score.